How are y'all doing today? Hi, Kimi. Welcome back. We are. What? Oh, sorry. I was surprised by a ping on Discord. Welcome back. We're playing. And we're playing. We're finishing actually. We're playing and finishing off. The Mysterious Thief Forget Me Not. I forgot to put in the fucking link to get the game. Give me a second. I need to grab the game link because I'm dumb. I forgot to grab the game links for y'all in chat because why not? Okay. Oh, it's. Give me a second. I need to. This is important. This is important. But well, that's happening. Uh, we're finishing off the lovely game, The Mysterious Thief Forget Me Not, made by the amazing solarProtag. Sapphic Sunday. It is Sunday. Yes. Don't. Don't. Yes, it's Sapphic Sunday. Welcome back. Sorry, I was like, is it Sunday? Did I fuck up? Did I not? Do I don't know days anymore? Also, I realized there's no game sound. See, that was close. I realized that now, of all times. That's the wrong tab. There's the game. There we go, game sounds. It's Sapphic Sunday. Ow. Look. I get confused easily. Hold on. Steam. Steam link. And I put that, and I pin that, into chat. But yeah, we're back. It's Sapphic Sunday. We are finishing off the amazing story of the Mysterious Thief Forget Me Not. Last week we finished off, we played chapter 4 and the finale of the game, which were amazing and really heartwarming. It's a very lovely story, We were in the shoes of I always forget his name. I know his name was Detective O'Malley. I've got his first name because I'm dumb. I forgot what his first name was, but we are in the shoes of Detective O'Malley, who we through their eyes we learned a few things about the precinct and how it works, and we learned about the origin of Forget Me Not, her first heist, Desireen's first heist, and how it was quite how miraculous and interesting. We can also look at the CGs, and also solarProtag fixed the CG gallery, so now I have all the CGs. Yay! All of them are here and present, as opposed to last time when this was missing. We have all the CGs now. We have all of them. We look at this is her during her first heist, majestically escaping via we don't know how she got away, but via mysterious means. But yeah, it was quite a lovely chapter and finale, of course, where Desiree got to reunite with her parents. Look at her hugging her mother, adorable small bean, and also hugging her father, who is, surprise, the Scarlet Rose, the notorious thief who stole the hearts of many people from Twinbell. The thieving genes don't fall far from the tree. The thieving apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which is kind of funny. I had a feeling that it was gonna be her dad or like one of her parents was gonna be the Scarlet Rose, and I was correct. I was correct. I there was a cookie in my head. I was like, it'd be funny. It'd be kind of funny if it was one of the parents, but it was. And look at everyone's so happy. They got to hang out together. They're happy, and of course, we ended off the finale with a little breaking news that there's a new exhibit in the museum. a new sapphire has been discovered in the. I have a feeling that's gonna be our next heist. That's either gonna be our next heist, but yeah. And now we are just left with the epilogue, which I have not played much of. I've not actually seen anything of it. I don't think this segment's gonna be too long because it should be epilogue. I'm not sure how long epilogue's gonna be, but if it doesn't take off the whole time slot of 4 hours, I have a second game planned. And yeah, but I'm excited. Definitely check out the game for yourself if you are just tuning in now. And it is a lovely game. The game is both available on Steam and itch. I think it is currently. Is it on sale? Is it? No. That was last week, I think. Unless I'm delusional, I think it's something else. It is currently it's currently on both on itch and Steam for less than $10, 10 USD, or if you're Canadian, it's 11 plus tax. But it is a lovely game. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it, and we're about to end off the game. And yeah, let's just jump into the epilogue. I'm excited and kind of sad to say goodbye to the whole cast, the lovely cast of Nimbus Thief 3 Epilogue. Yeah, let's just click the epilogue and see what is gonna be in there. I'm curious about how we're gonna end off the story. Kid, you don't stop pacing like that. You'll just dig a hole in the ground. Sorry. Okay, starting off with Crow and Desiree. The lovely dynamic duo of thievery. It's been a few months since the ballet left Twinbell's, and time's really flown by since then. We've all been busy with our usual routines, along with all the new things. Like Aiden's his name. Aiden knowing I'm very not. However, the time I've been looking forward to until now, it's finally here. Irina visiting Twinbell's again. Sent me a text that she got to the hotel fine, and that she's gonna grab a bus to meet us near the bar. I can't read English words very well. Dear God, this is not going well for the rest of the stream. Oh God, I'm a bit concerned for my reading capabilities. Anyways. But we've been waiting here for a while now. She didn't get lost, right? Or maybe she accidentally took the wrong bus? And what about me? I remembered to grab everything I needed, right? Or did you get something? I then feel something tug at my arm. I see Crow. In that dumb disguise of his again. Give me a smoke smile. You're pacing again. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Realized that Irina's visit started today. Crow offered to wait with me at the bus stop so I wouldn't be lonely. Although he's mostly just teasing me because of how nervous I am. Hey! I see the bus! I turn around in a heartbeat and look at the direction Crow's pointing, and sure enough, the bus we're waiting for is driving our way. It comes to a steady stop in front of us, and amidst the other people, slowly trickling out, I see a certain tall, blonde figure that makes my heart beat. Ah, look at them! They're so cute! I love them! Ah! And now for the fun part of trying to figure out how to do accents again. Dear God, the accent I ever figure out how to do at all. Desiree? As soon as she gets off the last step of the bus, she runs over to me and wraps me in a deep hug. I go back with just as much force, unable to hide just how happy I am. We stay like that for a moment. Stay like this for a moment, just happily in each other's embrace, before we space out a bit to look at each other. I'm sorry it took so long. I missed the first class because I was unpacking, so I had to wait for the next one to come. This is not the accent I want at all. This is not the accent I want. This is kind of what I want. Okay, great. Fuck me in the ass, Jesus. I hope you weren't waiting for me here the whole time. No, no worries. It wasn't that long at all. I'm really happy to see you again. I really missed you. And amidst my stammering, I hear Crow chuckle under his breath behind me. You shush. Right, of course. I couldn't tell him. I won't tell you just how much you dug a hole with all the pacing you did earlier. Oi! I patted him with a puff. Meanwhile, Irina starts giggling because of our bantering. I missed you too. I miss seeing you. I missed. Fuck, I can't. You go. I miss seeing this. I feel a bright blush on my cheeks from hearing her cute giggling, then turned my attention back to her. You said you wanted to visit the bar first, right? We can head over there right now, since it's not super far. Too busy even. Too far busy, I guess. I did a lot. It'd be nice to see Andre again as well. Yeah. Then when he learned you were visiting, he was super excited. Shall we? I hold my hand out to her, and with a bright smile, gently gives me hers. We then walk hand in hand towards the bar. I knew it was going to be a third wheel today. Third wheeling Crow, as we all sort of expected. Are we really surprised? Walking into the bar, we're greeted by all the sounds that resonate after that lunch rush. There's such jazz music playing over the speakers, a TV in the back playing a rerun of the morning news, a small handful of people chatting with each other, the usual things. Rita looks around the bar from where we're standing, before looking over to me. Even though it's been a bit, the bar still feels the same as it did back in May, when we first came here. Although, I think I could do some forget me not the car here and then, don't you think? I pulled my hair sheepishly as I feel the blush on my cheeks getting brighter than her flirting. Ah, well, look who it is. Interrupting us from the counter is none other than Andre, who looks even more giddy than normal seeing us walking together. As well, seated on the stool in front of him is Aiden, taking a break from the afternoon tea break to turn and look at us. We walk up to them together, with Irina waving at them happily. It's nice to see you two again. It's nice to see you two again. Likewise. Good to see you liked our little city enough to come for a visit again. That, and a certain someone, of course. I give Andre the same pat I gave Crow earlier. Not you two. As Andre looks a little too pleased with himself, Agent gives Irina a polite nod. It's good to see you. It's good to see you too. If anything should come up during your stay, you'd seek me out at the precinct. Thank you, Detective. I'll keep that in mind. The voice is difficult to do. Fucking trying to figure out what voice I want to do for it. Because the voice I want to do for it is difficult because I can't fucking pinpoint accent very well. I keep fucking failing accent every time I try to do accent. Anyways, fucking kill me now. Hayden takes another sip of their tea and gets up, pulling out some money from their pocket, their wallet even, and placing it in front of Andre. With another polite snort. God, I can't read English words today. Fuck. Thank you for the tea again, Andre. No worries. Then time tomorrow?
Or what? Already leaving?
I, unfortunately, have a bit to do with the precinct. So I can't stay for long. You all take care now.
As they start to head towards the door, they suddenly stop in their tracks, before turning back towards me.
Oh! And have fun on your date. Don't get carried away, though.
What? You go now too.
You go too. You go now. Bye. Get fuck out of here.
Fuck off. Sort off. Sort off. Shoo. With some chuckle, they make their way to the front doors and head outside.
You two have certainly gotten closer since I left. Huh.
I know, right? It was a little awkward at first, especially at the last heist that happened, but we've slowly gotten used to how everything is now. I sigh as I stare at the front door. Although, I've come to learn that Aiden is much snarkier than they let on. Arena lets out another giggle before we seat ourselves at the counter. Meanwhile, Crow, who's been hovering behind us this whole time, starts heading out over to the stairwell to get to the attic.
I'm gonna go change out of this now. You two have fun down here.
Thank you for waiting with me, Crow. He gets into the stairwell with a wave, and the two of us start chatting away. How was it into the ballet tour? I got all your texts, but I wanted to hear about it from you in person.
It went pretty well, honestly. Although it was much more boring than Twinbell's by comparison. We finished up with our last stop here in the UK. Then headed back to Bristol.
Ah, Bristol! Well, Bristol. Arena then lets out a... He lets out a sigh before continuing. Continuing. I had a T there for some reason.
It was a nice finish to the whole trip, but how normal every other place was just made me miss Twinbell more. And you, especially.
I can't help but sheepishly smile in response, which prompts another giggle from her.
How have you been? How have things been here, by the way? I saw you had another heist about a month ago. What was it again? The Ocean Safari, right?
Yep, that's it. It was a pretty simple heist, honestly. Even a bit boring compared to the Black Swan.
I don't know how you could call that heist boring. It looks so fascinating, even though I was only watching the news the other day. Especially how you use that huge water tank in the trick.
What? Use a water tank in that fucking trick? Huh? What the fuck did you do, Desiree? Fucking water tank? I feel a slight blush appear in my cheeks as a proud smirk paints on my face. Well, you know. That heist was a little awkward, though, because of Aiden.
True. It was the first one since they learned who you are.
Yep. Though they're such a good actor, you wouldn't even be able to tell that things are different between us now. I let out an annoyed huff, which makes Amy giggle. As we're chatting away, Andre walks up to us to the other side of the counter.
Can I get you two anything to eat? It's just about lunchtime.
We both look at a nearest clock and confirm that Aiden's right. Mrs. Orboys. We both look at the nearest... We both look at the nearest clock and confirm that Aiden's right. Then look at each other.
I'm not too hungry right now. Maybe something a little lighter? Why don't you pick?
You know this menu better than I do. If you're sure. And how about choices?
Oh, I've used so many pages. Oh my god. Ooh, crisps and dip. Ooh, chips and cheese. Open face sliders. Ooh. You know, I'm a big fan of crisps and dips. I love myself some cheese, some chips and cheese. But I think crisps and dip is a bit better as a little snack.
We could get some crisps and dip to share. The dip Andre makes here is super good. I'm sure you'll really like it. She looks at them on the menu and gives me a happy nod. Oh, that does sound good. Let's go with that then.
I'll go get that ready for you. Any preference on the drinks?
I'll go with anything. Anything no alcoholic for me. Anything no alcoholic for me. I don't know what voice I'm doing there. I don't know consistent accent for her at all. Every time I try to do accent, it goes everywhere. Irina's accent is everywhere. She's just vaguely in an area of the just vaguely in a spot on the earth. That's her accent. Vaguely somewhere there. Vaguely somewhere is her accent. Vaguely east. Vaguely east accent, Irina. Andre gives us a quick nod and heads to the kitchen with a determined smile on his face. He always looks so happy to cook for others. That he does. Although, I feel like he's especially happy because of us. And he lets out another one of her cute giggles in response. I won't lie, even though I've only visited a couple of times when the ballet was here, I've missed Andre's cooking. Yeah, don't eat here every day while visiting. I'm sure he'd appreciate it though. In the midst of our chatting, Andre walks back out of the kitchen, carrying our lunch to us.
Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, 3 dips? Yo! We're feasting. 3 whole dips. Fuck yeah.
He places a large plate with generous amounts of tortilla chips, piled high on the top of it. Accompanying the edible tower are 3 small dishes filled with various dips: a rich golden cheese dip, a hearty garden salsa, and a creamy spinach dip. We and I each grab a crisp, then proceed to try dipping it into our dipping of choice. Try, of course, because we instantly both choose a cheese dip first, causing us share a giggle.
Hey, solarProtag, there's a typo. Hey, solarProtag, there's a typo in your game.
Causing us to share a giggle over the coincidence.
You're missing the word too. Why did I say over that? It's fine, whatever.
You're the guest of honor. You're the guest. You can go first.
Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do.
She then takes her crisps and delicately dips it into the cheese, enjoying a bite of it as she lets out a satisfied hum. As we started to dig into lunch, Andre also pulls out something else and places it between us.
Ooh, that looks nice. That looks tasty.
That something is a large hurricane glass filled to the brim with one of Andre's fruit concoctions. It has a pair of straws, each pointed at us, and a couple of lemon and lime slices at the rim. Andre then gives me a playful wink.
Can't have lunch without something to drink.
I feel my face turn bright red as I stare at the drink in front of us. Andre! I glance at Irina, who's also looking more red than usual because of Andre's teasing, which ends up making me more flustered than I already am. I try to ignore it by shoveling more food into my mouth, and Irina follows my lead as both of us let out happy hums from how good it is. What's up? Irina suddenly shushes me while we're eating, glancing towards one of the booths behind us, and then lets out a sigh. I get curious and decide to try and see what she saw, as I notice some familiar people. Is it Maxie? Is it Maxie Poo? Maxie, oh, it's not Maxie. What the fuck? I can't believe the owner brought them a couple's drink. It's basically official now. And you somehow still had doubts about her kissing them at the bus stop. All huddled together, as if they were trying to hide from Rena, and failing at it, were four of Rena's fellow dancers from the Pavlov Ballet Company. It was a cheek kiss! Friendly cheek kiss! Her face was redder than a tomato, you damn clown! You two talk some sense into him, alright? Please! Along with Adriana and Jacob, two people I vaguely remember from the heist all those months ago were the two leads accompanying as well. Magdalena and Damien.
Calm down, you two are gonna start a scene.
And Magda, stop glaring at them! You've been doing that since we sat down. Damien gives a sheepish sigh. Meanwhile, Magdalena huffs with an angry pout.
I'm just keeping an eye on them. For Rena's sake.
She looks pretty happy, though.
Maybe we have to use some of our vacay time to babysit her. Miss Team Mom.
I'll be quiet.
Oh, you be quiet. I just want to make sure that they don't do anything to Irina. If they do, I'll kick their ass myself. Irina's gonna feel embarrassed when she realizes we're doing this, you know.
We can apologize to her later. The four of them continue to enjoy their own lunch, while occasionally glancing at us from time to time. Meanwhile, Irina gives me a shy smile as she lets out another sigh.
I'm sorry about them. They mean well, I promise.
Hey, it's no words. I can tell they care about you a lot. After taking the last bites of our lunch, the two of us get up from our seats, Irina giving Andre a happy nod as we do so.
Thank you for the food, Andre. It was delicious. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you two have fun on your date.
He gives us another playful wink, and I grab Irina's arm and start walking out with her as my face shines as bright as a traffic light again. Goodbye, Andre!
Take care. Are they also gonna follow us out here? Are the four gonna follow us out here as well while they're eating their lunch? Let's find out. Let's find out next time. Let's find out at 7.
Three of us step outside into Sidewind Avenue. The hand that was grabbing her arm is now gently holding her hand as I look up at her with a smile. So, what did you want to do today? What do you want to do today? You can go anywhere you like.
I booked a whole 2 weeks for this vacation. So for today, I'd like to revisit some places from last time I was here. Help ease it into it, you know? I can't decide between going to the museum or Ramona's first, though. I'll let you pick.
Are you sure? It's your time off.
I'm absolutely sure. Besides,
Another faint blush appears on her cheeks as she continues. Anywhere is fine, so long as I can spend as much time with you. I can feel even my ears turning red this time. You, you really like teasing me, don't you? Gives me a cheeky giggle as a way of responding. But alright. If you're sure, let's go to... Let's check out Ramona's first. Let's go check out the Ramona, because she's awesome and cool. And pretty. Ramona's. I'm certain she'd be happy to see you again. Let's make our way over then. We walk hand in hand up Sidewinding Avenue, taking our time to continue chatting and looking around the area as much as we want. Please pick Marigold. Please pick Marigold. Soon enough, we end up right in front of Miss Ramona's shop, and a certain Kitty strolls up to us from the alley next to the store for attention. Hello again, Marigold. It's good to see you again. Amina kneels down and starts scratching the little Marigold's chin, which she's practically giving her as Marigold's flat. Is practically what? Oh, chin. Giving her chin out. Eye contact, please. He kneels down and starts scratching the little Marigold's chin, which she's practically giving her as Marigold lets out a louder purr than usual. I can't help but stare at the bright smile Amina has on her face right now, feeling a smile of my own appearing on my face as I watch her. Looks like Marigold's missed you too. She's been extra affectionate today. She certainly is. She certainly is. But then he wants to just stay here and better for all day. Amina slowly gets back up, and Marigold gives her legs a gentle rub before turning to her usual sports. Gosh, you're still so cute. I kind of want to get to my own now. I think we've loitered around here enough, however. So, why don't we head inside now? She holds her hand out towards me. I gently take it, interlocking my fingers with hers. After you. Hello, phone. What do you want? On there. Eh? Eh? Okay. I'll try that later. The hanging from the door welcomes us inside as we step into the familiar shop full of flowers and greenery. It's not too much of a... Sorry, I got a message from someone. I need to answer. The bell hanging from the door welcomes us inside as we step into the familiar shop full of flowers and greenery. I read that already before, but still, it doesn't matter. There's no sense from the plants that envelop us. We see Ramona near the register, giving her sinister smile. Hello there, you two. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? It's good to have you back in Twinbell, my dear. It's good to be back. How have you been? Ramona. No need to be so formal. You can call me Ramona, and it's just been the same out here. A certain someone's been so sad and lonely ever since you left, however. I clear my throat to quickly interrupt her, as I can immediately tell where she's going with this. Anyways, was there something you wanted to get while you were here? Because the two of us can help if you like. Oh, being pinged. What for? I think important. Okay, cool. Well, other than saying hello to Ramona, I wanted to see if there are anything I could get for my mother as a gift when I was here. Is it alright if I look around a bit? Take your time! I'll be here at the front if you need anything. She gives us one more smile before getting back to what she was working on behind the register. We then start to slowly walk around the shop, as Irina walks over everything, eventually. Everything, thoughtfully, I can't read. Looks over everything, thoughtfully, not walks over, that'd be fucking disgusting and rude. What are you thinking about getting here? I'm not too sure, honestly. Even though my mother can be a bit hot-headed at times, she still has a soft side for her. She still has a soft side for her. To her, even. So I know she'd love anything from me shop. Mom sounds interesting, for sure. Irina lets out a little laugh at my comment. That she is. I'm sure that the two of you would get along well. Should you ever meet? She continues to look around at all the different plants Ramona has on display, with that thoughtful look at her on her face. You know, it was kind of good. Maybe I can...
Do it. Girl, foul flirt. Girl, foul flirt. Girl, foul flirt. Girl, foul flirt.
I quickly side myself up, and then turn my attention to Irina. You know, Irina, while all the flowers in here are beautiful, they're not as beautiful as you are.
Slap yourself. Yeah, I knew it.
My head immediately flies to my forehead to smack it, as embarrassment instantly hits me after I try to say those words. Meanwhile, Ramona is bracing herself against the front counter, trying her hardest not to fall over from how hard she's laughing. Dave, please! You're gonna kill me here! My face turns even redder because of how hard she's laughing. Irina, on the other hand, gives me a soft smile along with another one of her cute giggles. I thought it was very cute. I sheepishly play with my ponytail, divert my gaze, as Irina plants a soft kiss on my cheeks. My cheek. Singular. Thanks, but I want it to sound cool. I bring my attention back to Irina. We can just look everything over carefully. Anything catch your eye yet? Sighs and shakes her head.
Sorry. Dying on my spit for some reason.
Sighs and shakes her head. Unfortunately, not. At least not anything I could bring with me all the way back home. I get the replant, but I'm worried about trying to transport it. Just then, Miss Ramona walks towards us, carrying something in her hands.
If you're still looking, may I suggest these? Oh, those are cute. Oh, those are cute. Oh, little bookmarks. Forget-me-nots and clovers. Cute. I love it. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan.
She holds up several bookmarks, each one with a different pressed flower decorating the front of the ornate laminated paper.
I got the idea of adding these to the store after cleaning up some of the plants from last season. What do you think? Would your mom like something like these?
Irina delicately takes a handful of them from Rona, looks them over, sparkle in her eyes. Oh, these are so cute. She'd absolutely love these. Let's see. After sorting through all the ones in her hands, she pulls out 2 of them from the batch. I'll take these 2. This one is for my mother. She holds one up to show us as she explains. A bookmark with some pressed clovers on it. And this one is for me. She shows us the other one, and I start to play with my ponytail sheepishly. On this one was some pressed forget-me-not flowers, which I can't help but notice her smiling softly towards.
Oh ho! What a good choice! Don't you agree, Dee?
You hush. The 3 of us walk to the register, and after paying for the bookmarks, Reno turns to me with a smile. When I left the last time, I was a little sad I didn't get myself anything to remind me of you. Oh, I finally have something. She puts the bookmarks into her purse, then gives Ramona a happy nod. Thank you. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome, dear. I hope you enjoy your time back in Twinbell. My door is always open to visit.
After waving goodbye to Ramona, the 2 of us walked back outside, hand in hand. As we step back outside into Sidewind Avenue, we each check the time. We didn't take long in the shop, so you can still go to the museum today if you want. Sure, I like that. We took a bus to the heart of the city, walking a little bit before we reached the Wilkinson Museum of Art and History.
There's the black swan again.
Due to the time of day and because it's a weekday in general, we were able to buy our tickets and walk into the museum, the main exhibit hall, in no time. We wandered around the general exhibit, since there aren't any events happening at the moment, now that the Ocean's Sapphire exhibit ended. It's a shame your trip happened right after the last exhibit ended. I would have liked to see it with you.
No!
A second too late. It did look interesting too, but no worries. It didn't. I didn't get to see the rest of the museum the last time I was here, so it is still pretty fun. Oh yeah, I mean to ask. Did the ballet company ever get a chance to take a look at the exhibit that the Black Swan was featured in? Yours seems pretty busy. Actually, the entire company was invited to an exclusive door before the exhibit opened to the public. And he looks to herself for a moment, then laughs a little before continuing. It was actually on the night of the heist. I avert my gaze with an embarrassed chuckle. Sorry that you did that. No worries. It actually wrapped up before your show started. Amid our chatting, we see a certain duo enter the exhibit hall with an entourage of security following. They notice us and walk over to where we are, one looking much more jovial than the other as usual.
Well, hello there. Nice to see you, Desiree. And a good day to you, too. You were one of the ballerinas from the Pavlova, correct?
That's correct. I'm honored. I'm honored to you remember me. I can't English very good. As Sir Wilkinson lets out one of his usual deep chuckles, Max, who's been standing off towards the side this whole time, gives Rena a polite bow.
It's wonderful to see you again, Miss Lebedev. It's truly an honor that you chose to visit our humble museum again.
He tries to get closer to give Irina a handshake, but I quickly step in between them, much to his dismay.
Don't get in between a girl and don't get in between your head enemy and your girlfriend. Never ends up good.
Wow, I'm so honored to meet Maximilian Wilkinson in person by chance.
Who are we? Never met this man before in my life. Who are you, stranger? Wild. Give me a second, I'm doing something in the background real quick. It's gonna take only a few seconds. Fuck, I missed. Anyways.
Oh, wow, I'm so honored to meet Maximilian Wilkinson in person by chance.
Hello, DM again.
But aren't you super busy right now? Yeah, we'd hate to bother you when you're so busy and can't stay for too long.
I'm actually not busy. I'm not too busy right now. I said we'd hate to bother you when you're so busy. I just remembered I had something to do. Take care now.
Max gives us another bow, then speed walks away from us. So we're tongue out at him, who's not looking, which makes Sir Wilkinson let out another deep chuckle.
Don't be too mean to him now.
I'll try.
By the by, how are your parents lately?
They've been good. Slowly getting used to life in Twinbell again. I spot the confused look on Irina's giving out at the corner of my eyes. Ah! The Wilkinsons' old friends with the commissioner and my papa. Even I had no clue about it until a while ago.
Ho ho! That's right. Jean-Jacques and I have known each other for many years now, so I'm thrilled to see him and his wife back in the city. But that's not enough for me. I'd hate to interrupt you too any further.
I hope you enjoy your time here.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Sir Wilkinson gives... Oh, thank you for that stretch. Akini.
I was
And
just
hydrate.
thinking
Thank
that you
you.
look like the sort of person who would enjoy one of our fairy kiss chillers.
Thank you. Sir Wilkinson gives us a cheerful wave and walks towards security officers who are waiting for him nearby. It's never a dull moment with you. Now is it? Now is it? Hey, come on now. And it gives me a cheeky laugh, and the two of us continue wandering about the exhibit hall. We say nothing for a while, simply enjoying the pieces at our own place, as I then think to myself, it's just the two of us right now. Do it again! Learn again! Be a girl fail! It's worth a shot. He. I gently hold Rena's hand to grab her attention. Yes? Oh, these pieces are pretty impressive, huh? They're all super valuable too. But I think that compared to them, your smile is so lovely that it's priceless. I immediately bury my face in my hands, feeling the embarrassment hit me like a truck the second I stopped speaking. Irina, the light blush painted her cheeks, and I started to giggle in response. But I also hear someone else chuckle nearby. You truly do take after your father, don't you, Desiree? What? My face gets even redder in response, which makes Irina's giggle, even from earlier, turn into a loud, tearful laugh. You're flirting always. What's that? Your flirting always makes me... always seems to end up like this, doesn't it? But I think that's part of what makes you so cute. No, you're just teasing me. With another giggle from Rena, we hold hands once again, continuing our stroll through the museum. This whole time, I've actually been thinking about the night of the heist. It all happened pretty fast. But honestly, thinking about it again, while looking around, made me realize some things. Oh? Like what? Well, for example, Irina points towards the skylight. At the end, during all that chaos, you were able to take me out. You took me all the way up the rooftop. You even carried me in your arms up there, even though you're shorter than me. You're much stronger than you look. I give Rena a proud smirk as I playfully flex one of my arms. Wow! Look at these gains! Look at these fucking gains, girlfriend. I may look scrawny, but I'm pretty confident in my strength. I could even carry you around some more if you like. A big blush appears in Irina's cheeks as she averts her gaze with a smile. Oh, keep that in mind. We continue walking around the museum to our heart's content for a while longer, taking our time to enjoy the pieces and each other's company. After walking all around the museum, we step back outside, taking the time to decide what to do next. We still have some time left in the day. If there is anything you want to... I thought a text message interrupted me. I look back at my phone, see that it's from Papa, of all people. Or about your little date? Or about your little date? Hope it's going well. If you two have any time, why don't you stop by for a quick visit? I showed the text message to Irina. Seems like my parents want to meet up. Is that alright with you?
I can text them back if you'd rather not. Irina shakes her head. It'd be alright to meet them, yes. I'll be alright to meet them, yes. Meet them. Besides, I'm sure they're quite curious to learn more about the two of us. That's putting it lightly. But alright, if you're absolutely sure. I quickly sent him a reply, then tucked my phone away. We then start to make our way to the northern part of Twinbell's, walking a bit faster than we did earlier to not keep them waiting too long. Eventually, we make it to our childhood home in the northern part of Twinbell's. We're both standing at the front door, but I start to feel a bit nervous thinking about my parents meeting Irina for the first time. Maybe we can call this off and say we're too busy today? You were at it earlier. What happened? The realization that I'm technically having my parents meet my girlfriend for the first time hit me in the face. I stare at the door, which now feels like it's looming before me, before I turn around in place. You know what? I'll text them. They're too busy. Let's just. Before I can even take a single step, Irina knocks on the door in my stead. I'll be the brave one for you. I'll be the brave one for you. Don't worry. Thank you, Irina. I turn back around and firmly hold Irina's hand as the front door opens and we're let inside. Inside the comfy space I know and love, we're greeted by my mama, who's giving us one of her brightest smiles. Welcome, you two. My, you really are quite tall. You know that's out of psychical. I get that a lot. Well, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. After Mama gives me and Irina each a hug, we proceed to make ourselves comfortable on the couch. My husband will be out in just a moment. Could I get you something to drink while we're at it? I'm fine with. If it was just about anything. Thank you. Of course. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a bit. Before she leaves, Mama gives me a smug smile. We were wondering when we'd finally get to meet the person your daughter's been absolutely over the moon about. I was afraid we'd have to wait a few years that Desiree was being. Ma! And that's a cheeky... That's a cheeky car. Thank you, Possum, for the Stripe Possum!
I was just thinking
You
that
should
you're the
hydrate.
sort of person who would enjoy one of our fairy kiss chillers.
Hi. Welcome in. We're showing our parents. Irina's being the parents. Irina's finally meeting the parents. The lesbians are meeting the parents. One set of parents at least. They're doing the thing. They're doing their relationship thing where they meet parents. Yeah. Let's just take a go. Then heads over to the kitchen. Also, Desiree's a girl fail. Desiree tried flirting 2 times today, and she fucking slapped herself and like she's so embarrassed by it. She fucking face palmed 1 time, and then bared her face in her hands the 2nd time. She's so girl fail coded. She's just a disaster lesbian. She can't even fucking flirt properly. It's adorable. We love her. Soon after, she's out of the living room, Papa appears from the stairwells with a big smile of his own.
Hope I didn't keep you two waiting for too long.
Papa comes over and gives me a big hug, then offers a handshake to Rena.
Handshake. Hug! Handshake the girlfriend. Handshake? It's nice to meet you. You can call me Jean-Jacques. Thank you for inviting me. It is wonderful to be here.
He takes a seat on the couch with us, and soon after, Mama walks back to the kitchen with our drinks. She puts 2 cups of tea in front of us, then one for herself, and a cup of coffee for Papa on the other side of the coffee table before taking a seat next to him.
Apologies for suddenly calling you over on your first day back, but we were simply quite curious to finally meet you. I don't know if we went together last time. We went together the father last time, but oh, this one. Oh, we're going with this one. This one. It's deeper. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
No worries. After hearing about you two from Desiree, I feel comfortable visiting today. Oh no. I'm curious. What exactly she told you? Only good things, I promise. This gets a laugh out of all 3 of them. I hope you don't mind us asking how this all started.
I don't mind.
What about you, Desiree? Me neither. I guess we'd start with the ballet.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute. She's so tall. Big fan, big fan, big fan. So cute. Drinking tea.
I start to recount everything that happened to my parents. From watching the ballet's opening show, to being mesmerized by Irina on stage, to the Black Swan heist, to us meeting at her suite in the dead of night. I go over everything I can think of, with Irina filling in with her own moments throughout. As we wrap up, I notice the odd look Mama has on her face. What is it? She lets out a deep sigh, then shakes her head as she stares at Papa. How is it possible for her to take after you so much? Papa lets out a deep laugh in response. Meanwhile, I'm left even more confused.
How familiar is Irina with us? How you say family history?
From history. Oh! Yeah, Irina knows the oldest Scarlet Rose. Irina and I both let out a sheepish giggle. That's right. I accidentally overheard Crow explaining everything before my apologies for that.
No worries. Honestly, it makes explaining things easier. But anyways, what's made your mother so mopey is that your story is so similar to how we met.
What? You're kidding. Really? I wish you were kidding. Even down to the rendezvous on the balcony, you two continue to be so identical.
Oh, that's kind of cute though. What the fuck? That's cute. That's cute. Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much.
Mama sighs again with a pout as Papa plants a cheeky kiss on her cheek. I will admit, however, it is pretty romantic. That it is. If you know Mama, we go together. Meanwhile, I feel a blush growing on my cheeks as I drink my tea. Mama turns to me with a smug look on her face. Although, I guess you don't completely take after your father. At least, not after I heard what you said to Ramona's earlier. Said at Ramona's earlier. While the flowers in here are beautiful, they're not as beautiful as you. Well, how did you know about that? Mona told me. She was practically on the floor as she was remembering what you said over the phone earlier. Ma lets out a laugh. Starts laughing as I let out an angry huff. Irina gives me a gentle smile, although I can tell she's holding back her own laughter. I thought it was very cute. He plants a tender kiss on my cheek, and I pout with my face turning bright red once again. Pa lets out another chuckle as he turns towards us. I swear to God. I swear to God, Mr. Wilkinson. I swear to God.
You do still have a bit of left to learn. Now, what was it again? Alright. Compared to all these pieces, your smile is so lovely that it's priceless.
My jaw would probably be on the floor right now if it could fall that far, as I feel the color drain from my face, hearing Papa recount what happened at the museum. What? How did you... My reaction gets another deep laugh out of Papa.
I was quite surprised when I heard about it, but I suppose Sir Wilkinson must have also thought it was quite amusing.
Sir Wilkinson? I hide my face in my hands, vividly remembering how he chuckled after hearing my attempt at flirting earlier. At the same time, Irina gently pats me on the back. I'm gonna perish right off this couch. But I love your flirting. It's cute. I was trying to be cool though. As giggling subsides, my parents then turn their gaze towards us and give us tender smiles.
Teasing aside, we are glad seeing just how happy the two of you are together.
That's right. While your relationship is in its early stages, I hope that you two continue to keep the same amount of love for each other as time goes on. Irina and I look at each other, giving each other the same tender smile, then gently holding hands. Papa then checks his watch, visibly surprised by what time it is.
The time has really flown, aye. It feels like we barely started talking, yet it's almost time for dinner. If you don't have any plans, why not stay a bit longer and have it with us?
That sounds good to me. What about you, Desiree? Sure, fine by me. The four of us get up from the couch and head to the kitchen as we decide to work on dinner together.
Several hours later.
Good fox, I bought. The time feels like it flew by while we were with my parents. So we stayed over for dinner and continued to chat with them for several more hours after that. We did end up leaving until it started to get dark, and now Irina and I are unwinding in her hotel suite.
Your parents are as interesting as you say. They were. I almost wanted to stay longer and listen to them some more.
Papa's pretty good at telling stories, that's for sure.
Hey, Way. Hey, solarProtag, no typo.
They say he would go on about the Scarlet Rose when I was little.
Oh, the way he would go.
The way he would go on about the Scarlet Rose when I was little made me feel like I was actually there at the heists. Although, now I understand why. We both share a laugh and I gently lean on her shoulder. She then wraps one arm around me and rests her head on mine. past few months have made me realize just how much I missed them. Even the first time I got to stay over for dinner after they moved back made me so emotional. I didn't realize just how much I wanted that kind of a normal life back.
From seeing how happy they were tonight, it's obvious they feel the same way, maybe even more so.
That's true.
I did want to ask, however, how come you're still living in the attic with Crow? I thought you would have moved back in with them.
You think, right? But it's actually something that I thought about for a while now. The past few years I found myself wondering what I'd do if my parents suddenly moved back to Twinbell. Earlier on I did want to move back, but as time went on I realized that I was starting to feel a bit cramped there. I gave Arena a big smile before I continue. I'm actually thinking about moving out of the attic to a place of my own. Miss Ramona has been helping me look around for any flats nearby where she wants to move the shop to. It'll take some time, but I'm looking forward to it.
That's wonderful. Let me know if I can help anyway. Moving out on your own for the first time can be a bit overwhelming, after all.
Sure thing. Arena Shop's smile changes into a look of concern as she continues.
About you feeling cramped, though. Is that because of your grandfather?
Is that obvious? Oh. I let out a deep sigh as I sink further into Arena's embrace. I know that he's learned and forget me not. I know that he'll learn and forget me not eventually. That's something I can't ignore forever. But I just don't know. Mama and Papa have said that he started to ease up a bit, but that doesn't mean anything to me after the years he spent making me feel like garbage. The past few years have helped me finally understand myself, so I'm worried that he'll ruin that for me when he finds out. I look up at Arena and give her an apologetic smile. Sorry for unloading all this on you suddenly.
Arena holds me tighter in response. Don't apologize. I don't at all. I'm glad that I can lend an ear in moments like these, so don't feel bad for doing so. I immediately was worried about you concerning that I just didn't know how to ask.
Thank you, Arena. A soft blush lights up my cheeks as I play with my ponytail. I then sit back right up and turn to face Arena. I'm always open to do the same for you, you know? I know how hard it is to open up, so I don't mind waiting for when you feel more comfortable. I've waited almost 5 years for Papa to tell me about his secret, so being patient isn't something new to me. She blinks in surprise for a moment before letting out a cute giggle.
I guess I'm always a bit predictable. I'm also a bit predictable. Thank you for being patient, though.
She sighs deeply as she looks out at the balcony with a thoughtful gaze.
It's been so many years since I was in my last relationship, and I've even moved countries a couple of times since then. But everything I went through has just stuck to me ever since. Like a scar that refuses to heal. I'm always reminded of those years. Because of everyone around me, like my parents and my uncle, to even my friends in the ballet company, I've been slowly healing. But
she looks back at me. with a sad smile. I just wish I could heal a bit faster. I feel like I'm inconveniencing everyone. This time, I gently wrap my arms around her, and she takes it as an invitation to lean against me, well, with a sigh. You know, but what's helping me heal more so late is being with you. After all of that, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to have another relationship, or if I could ever fall in love again. But being with you has made me feel comfortable again, so thank you. I'll slowly be getting used to everything again, and thank you again for being patient. I wrap both arms around her to give her attention to hug. Of course. Being with you makes me really happy, so I never want to do anything to make you feel uncomfortable. I can feel out of the blush leaking onto my cheeks as I start saying what's on my mind. But you know, despite that, you can be pretty cheeky sometimes. Like back at the bus stop when you all were leaving. And he laughs and looks at me with a cheeky smile. No, I won't lie. Using you has also helped me feel more comfortable. Back then, that was as far as I could go. Sorry if you were hoping for something more. No, it's fine. I probably would have melted right then there, and if we went further. They're gay. Yearning. They're so pretty. I love them. Kiss already. No, kiss. Kiss. Now, Keith. Now, Keith. We laughed together this time, and gazed into each other's eyes thoughtfully. On that note, though, how do you feel, now? That depends. Would you feel comfortable if I took it a step further? I don't hesitate to give her an nod in response. She then glides her hand over mine, held it tightly, as I bring my other hand to her cheek. Ah! Keith, they did it, they're kissing. Closing our eyes, we both bring our lips together, as the rest of the world seems to vanish, and we do. We gently kiss, knead them together, albeit a little clumsily, but we slowly learn to match each other's rhythm. I didn't get what some people meant when they describe someone's lips as tasting sweet. But as I kiss Arena, I finally start to understand. This tender sweetness that feels like it's wrapping around me gently. That's what it feels like right now. And I'm left wishing this moment could last forever. We slowly pull apart and give each other some soft smiles after catching our breath. Arena then looks up at the clock on the wall and reacts to what time it is. Is it already that late? I'm sorry I'm giving you so late. It's alright. I don't mind at all. I'd hate to see you heading back to the attic in the middle of the night, though, so why not stay over? She pauses. Then her face suddenly lights up as she averts her gaze bashfully. I mean, it's like a sleepover. I didn't mean anything, as I swear. I can't help but laugh at how cute she's being right now. If you're okay with it, then sure. I'd be happy to stay over. I could just send Crow a text that I'll be back in the morning. I then think a bit before giving Arena one more soft smile. Since I'll be here longer, though, could I kiss you again? Of course. Close our eyes once more and share another kiss, getting more comfortable and familiar with each other as we do so. The rest of the night slowly fades out like a light as two of us continue to share stories with one another and trade soft kisses. As we lay in bed, looking hands with one another, easily fall into a deep sleep. Epilogue and oh, yay! What a lovely epilogue. What a great ending to the story. Oh, so cute. I love it. Amazing. Ow. Love those project. I found two typos. I found 2 typos in your game. Hi, solarProtag. Hi. Ow. Look. It's important, okay? I gotta report on the typos. It's important to give feedback on games. It was great though. I really enjoyed it. It's so cute. I love the epilogue. I'm happy for them. They're slowly opening up. I love how girl fail Desiree is. She's so bad at flirting. It's fucking hilarious. It's so funny to me. She sucks so bad at flirting. It's great. It's so funny. Let's read up on our protags. We got Desiree Lachance, age 24, pronouns she, they. Oh, hell yeah. Height of 5, or 165 centimeters. I am taller than her. Hell yeah. Birthday, December 14th. Occupation florist. Well, so Phantom Thief, but that's not on the official. That's on her resume. Yee, it's lovely. Thank you once again for the code all those months ago. It's been a lovely read. I've been enjoying it so much. So cute. I love everything about the art, the music, the story. I cried multiple times. I cheated up multiple times while reading the story. It was great. I think I already have recommended to my friends before, but I'm definitely gonna recommend it again to some other visual novel loving friends, some sapphic visual novel loving friends. You know, very good. Favorite flower, of course, is Forget Me Nots. Likes magic tricks, flower language, shoe pastries, and extra info is left-handed. Aiden has learned to spot fakes because of her signature. She's left-handed. Good to know. That's kind of funny. Arena, Lebedev, 27, she, her, height 185 centimeters or 6'1". I am not taller than her. I'm shorter than Arena, of course. As well expected, I'm shorter than her. Birthday, September 27th. What a great day to be born! I'm not biased at all! Christian ballerina. Favorite flower is the amaryllis. Still can't believe we've shared a birthday. That was quite the shocking revelation to find out about randomly while just scrolling through the Forget Me Not hashtag on Blue Sky. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean your birthday is my birthday? What the fuck? Mind blown. She likes coffee shops and nighttime scenery. Extra info. She has a high alcohol tolerance. Despite her appearance, she has drunken people under the table. Hell yeah. Pop off, girl. Pop off. Hell yeah. Unlike me, I'd be on the floor by the time I have like 1 or 2 drinks. I'm a lightweight. I'm a fucking lightweight. Women. Crow. Sungwon Kim, aka Crow. Age 36. Pronouns he, him. Height 172 centimeters. Or 5'8". Shorter than Arena.
Birthday April 16th. Imagine if it was April 13th. That'd be very funny to me and me alone. Occupation, thief or information broker. Flower, daffodil. Like sleeping in alcohol. Extra info, love spicy food. We know that. To a fault. He and Andre bicker about this consistently. They do. It is a problem. Andre gonna die. And Aiden O'Malley, age 28, pronouns they, them. Ooh, height 170 centimeters. Just taller than me. Or 5'7". Birthday August 29th. Occupation Police Detective, Larceny Division. Flowers, hydrangeas. Hydrangea. Loves mystery novels, herbal teas. Extra info, does have an accent. But only comes out when they drink. They don't like drinking as a result. That's funny. They have an accent. It comes out when they drink. They don't like drinking as a fact. That's a love. Oh yeah, that's what I gave him. I forgot I gave him an accent halfway through the chapter. I've got to give an accent halfway through chapter 4. I forgot about that. I gave them an accent halfway through the fucking reading the game. Oh yeah, let's give them an accent. This is to be silly. But no, I forgot about that. I forgot about the accent I gave them. Oh well. That's on me. Lovely, lovely story. I loved this game. It was really great. It was lovely playing it. The sieges are so pretty. Big fan. Mysterious. I love them. They're so good. Wait, oh, I'm kissing. I was going to say a big shout out and big thank you to solarProtag for giving me a code for this game back in September to try out their game for the Fall in Love Vision All Festival. I ended up playing the demo for this game, which is Chapter 1, in September, near the end of September, and I was like, I loved the game, so I was like, I'll play the rest of it eventually, and here we are. A month and so later, and we finally finished the game. A very lovely read. I enjoyed every bit of it. I also love the cut-ins. Oh, I was like, why are they missing cut-ins? It's the breakfast foods. It's the breakfast I didn't pick. I was like, I got surprised. Like, oh no, is there another bug in the game? But no, it's the breakfast I didn't choose. I chose waffles. Not the other, the French toast or the pancakes. I think French toast was, yeah, it was French toast. Yep. I'll have to go back and get them later. But, look at these lovely things. They're so lovely little cut-ins. I love them all. They're so nice. Here's the Black Swan. A very lovely read. I really enjoyed it. The other drink, I assume this is what this is. There's 2 drink options. I think this other drink option, I'm assuming. I forgot. I don't know. Probably. Odds are. Correct. Hell yeah. But yeah, it was very lovely read. I enjoyed every bit of it. Thank you once again for like the 20th time. Oh yes. The other things. The other drink. And the other snacks. Calling card. Calling card from father. Yeah, this is cute. I love them. They're so precious. This is also really cute. Look at them. They're just yapping. They're just yapping. Having a lovely time. But yeah, that is the end of Forget Me Not. If you enjoyed the game, if you enjoyed watching, you should go definitely check the game out yourself. The link is in chat, of course, for now, but it'll also be in the description of the VOD. Both the Steam and itch page will be there. And yeah, there's still some time left in my allocated stream time, so I'm gonna move over to the BRBX. The BB screen as I switch to a different game. We're gonna play a shorter, another sci-fi fiction novel. Yes, a kind of focus on sci-fi fiction, a kind of sci-fi fiction novel, but we'll move over to that, a different one. It's not shorter than this one, I believe. It's like about 2-hour game runtime, allegedly, but also last time I played something that was 2 hours, that said it was 2 hours long. It took me like 5 because I read slow. We'll have to find out, but I'm gonna go BRB and as I set the next game. But again, thank you, solarProtag. This was a lovely game, and I'm excited to see what else you have in store, what you're gonna make in the future. I'll be watching. I'll be watching your socials and your itch page. I'm watching you. Anyways, be right back as I set up the next game.